Okay, so I just woke up. Yeah, just woke up, and today is the start of my last work week. And I don't even work a full week. Today's Monday. I tell my job that I ain't going back tomorrow. There's so much to unpack. But first, I must shower and brush my teeth. I will be back. I am back, and I feel liberated. I feel as though on this journey that I don't think I'll ever be able to wrap my mind around, just because God has been so good to me. I still can't even wrap my mind around the fact that I have breath in my lungs to even address you right now. There's a man that I know who is super kind. I visited him yesterday at his restaurant, and I told him, hey, Tuesday's my last day. And he was like, I triple dog dare you to start working for yourself. Those 8 or 9 hours that you were putting in for a company, make that work towards yourself. And little did he know that was exactly the plan. The plan is to lock in now, to share my testimony. That is what God asked of me. He asked that I speak to the people. I am going to create a schedule, which I need help with. So if anybody have like good sites that are free, that I want like an aesthetic schedule to look at. But I am going to create a daily schedule. My work week is going to look like Monday through Thursday, because your girl is not going to be working 5 days a week. If she's working for herself, that's actually unacceptable. So today is the final work day that I have. I have a meeting with my manager at 1 p.m. And I will let her know that I will not be returning back. But in terms of yesterday, my emotions, were all over the place. I was bursting with good feelings. I just don't know how to articulate them just yet. I'm excited to see where Jesus is going to take me. The logic is go and apply for another job. However, there's like a big truck coming. The logic would be go and apply for another job. However, I don't feel called to that. I've been working since I was 14, so I have no issues with the workforce at all. Like, I have no problem getting dressed. I was actually excited to transition from a hybrid or predominantly remote position to an in-person role. That I don't feel like Jesus is like, okay, speak up, tell your truth, and now go look for another job. That's not what I'm hearing. And so for many, it's going to be like, girl, you just don't want to work because you've been working since you was 14. And I can hear you. That's your opinion. You have every right to it. However, that is not my truth. It's so amazingly beautiful and complex walking with Christ, because all that you know is not all that it seems to be or will be. It's just like, you kind of got to go with his flow, and not the flow that you want for yourself, the one that feels like it makes sense. Okay, so I opened my laptop for the last time. Y'all, I can't lie, I am freaking out. I just can't help but like marvel at the woman that I've become. I could literally cry right now. Like, my heart is in my stomach. There are butterflies. I am like, I don't know what's to come. I know I'm going to need a reminder of where it all began. This chapter ends, but it doesn't end here. I refuse to believe that it ends here. So I had my meeting with my manager, and she's like, well, today's the 16th. What is your decision? Have you moved back? Have you relocated already? Are you going to relocate? And I told her, no, I would be resigning today. And so she had asked if this would be effective immediately, or if this would be my 2-week notice. And I'm like, girl, y'all told me the 16th. So in my mind, after the 16th, I was no longer going to be employed. Earlier today, I was trying to start my work day, and I fell into worship and prayer, and it was the most powerful experience I've ever had. I was sobbing uncontrollably. There was one specific word I won't share because I need to keep some things dear. there was one word that just kept coming out, and to the point where like I had to force myself to stop saying it. And so I know that things are going to happen. And I just have to be okay with where I'm at to be able to embrace where it is that I'm going. The work day is done. And it felt good to put everything in a box and know that I'm done with that chapter. I started cleaning up, and I just had this thought, and I'm like, you know what, let me come and let me speak on it. Honestly, I'm putting everything I have in God and in Jesus. That's it. There is no game plan. Now, what I am is a woman that is equipped with great work experience in the mental health field, as well as a degree and credentials. So if he calls me back to the workforce, then I'll be right back at the workforce. But if God has pulled me through the fire, pulled me out of the mud, out of deep waters, this is nothing.